LEGO Speed Champions is back, and this time the Germans are coming. We're talking about cars and not any sort of mass scale invasion, so don't worry too much. We've looked at Ferrari, we've looked at McLaren and we've looked at Fords, but this time let's take a look at the entire country's heritage. That's right, let's look into every single German car in the Speed Champions lineup. Take a seat because this one might take a while. First things first, Brinko's Picks, where I shout out your favourite set from the previous video, goes to Brickodan, and their favourite set is set 75889, the Ferrari Ultimate Garage. Let me know your favourite set down in the comments for a chance to be featured in my next video, and if you do enjoy this video, please do hit that subscribe button. It helps me more than you know and puts me that one step closer to 5,000 subscribers. Starting all the way back in 2015, we have the first Porsche of the video, set 75910. The Porsche 918 Spider has 151 pieces and retailed for $14.99 US. Now personally, this one is not a favourite of mine, but that doesn't mean it's not a cool set. It has some pretty cool building techniques and the shape on the rear is unique in itself. But other than that, there wasn't too much going on. Personally, stickers really saved this set, making up the majority of the details. But the bright green minifigure was a nice touch too. But set 75912, the Porsche 911 GT finish line blew the previous Porsche set out of the water. Also released in 2015, this one had 551 pieces and was slightly more expensive, sitting at $49.99 US. This set really had a statement to make, and by gosh did LEGO do a good job. This set was absolutely massive and had a plethora of different features to build. Starting with the main event, we don't just get one, but we get to build two race ready 911 GTs, both of which have incredible details, and the shape of both just make them look like proper race cars. But next to that, you got to build the massive start finish line, a mini garage with a selection of tools, and even a winner's podium with 8 different interchangeable flags. But the final complement of this set has to be the 4 minifigures you get, where you get 2 Porsche drivers, a camera woman and a race marshal. In 2016, we saw the very first Audi, set 75872, the Audi R18 e-tron Quattro blessed our shelves with 166 pieces and at the desirable price of $14.99 US. Now I have to say, this car looked and still does look incredible. Mimicking the real life Le Mans race car, this model is a work of art. The use of flat slab pieces on the back to make up the rear wing and the connector work absolutely flawlessly, and the rear end of this car just looks mean and aggressive. The Audi race car driver minifigure just looks basic and clean, but then so does this pretty cool fuel pump side build. Moving from Le Mans to GT3 racing, also in 2016, set 75873, the Audi R8 LMS Ultra was born. A slightly higher piece count than the prior with 175 pieces, but the price sticking firm at $14.99 US. The R8 LMS is running a similar colour scheme to the R18, but still looks completely different and unique in its own special way. Plenty of stickers on this one, which again seem to make up a huge amount of the details, but that's not really a bad thing sometimes. My favourite feature on this one has to be the huge box wing on the back. This thing just looks awesome, and a slightly different R8 themed minifigure is included in this one, which again looks pretty cool. My favourite set of 2016 has to be set 75876. The Porsche 919 Hybrid and the 917K pit lane is actually incredible. A massive 732 pieces on this set and retailing for the bank busting $69.99 US. But this set is worth every single penny. The two Porsches are both awesome and both have such an aggressive look to them, although don't let the sheer amount of stickers on either put you off. I'm telling you, the pain and suffering is worth it. But we're not done here. Alongside the cars, we are blessed with a full fold out pit stop setup featuring all different tools, spares and monitors, and we even get a winner's podium on the side. But for me, the manual car lift in the middle takes the cake. Using some smartly placed Technic pieces, pulling this lever down will raise the car ready for some work. 5 minifigures on this one too, featuring a vintage Porsche driver and a modern Porsche driver, 2 additional mechanics and finally a race official. 2017 seemed to be the year of the Mercedes, giving us 3 of them. Set 75877, the Mercedes AMG GT3 was up first. This single pack had 196 pieces and retailed for $14.99 US. And for me, this set is literally perfection. I love the grey and yellow colour scheme, and I'm a sucker for a big wing, and this car has that. And you can even choose to display this car in race or road mode by removing and replacing the whole front bumper of the car. And the black and yellow minifigure is also a small work of art. But art is subjective, so that means set 75883, the Mercedes AMG Petronas F1 team set must have been an absolute masterpiece. Having a staggering 941 pieces meant the price would send anyone spiraling. This set retailed for $99.99 US, which is crazy. But I have to admit, you get everything and more with this set. It features 2 buildable Mercedes F1 W07 hybrid cars, but that was just the beginning. Once finished, you would have them alongside a fully equipped pit garage with working car jacks, a pit wall with a monitor, a checkered flag with a translucent start-finish light style element, a TV camera setup with an adjustable arm, and finally a grandstand with a huge screen that rotates to reveal the winner's podium. Oh, and 8 minifigures, featuring 2 F1 drivers, a team manager, 2 engineers, a cameraman, a race fan, and the owner of Roscoe's Dogs, the hot dog vendor. Pretty cool Easter egg there, with Roscoe Hamilton being the dog to Lewis Hamilton. And 2017's last one is a special one, set 75995. The Mercedes AMG F1 team gift has 120 pieces, but was never released to the public. In fact, only team members of the Petronas F1 team in 2017 got this set, which now makes this extremely desirable, with new/sealed sets going for upwards of $2,000. Moving into 2018, set 75887, the Porsche 919 Hybrid was Porsche's foot in the Le Mans door. 163 pieces and $14.99 US later, we had a competitor for Audi's Le Mans take back in 2016. The Porsche, featuring a very similar design and layout to the Audi, meant it was also a top tier set to have. This one also looks fantastic in any which way possible. I honestly can't get enough of the rear wing setup on these cars. Alongside the pretty random lighting element, we also get to browse the web on the unique laptop accessory. 1 race car driver minifigure included with this car. Not my favourite minifigure, but again not too bad. Although Porsche impressed me with the twin pack we all wanted. Set 75888, the 911 RSR and the 911 Turbo had 391 pieces and would set you down at around $29.99 US. The pit wall element was cool, and the 3 different Porsche race car driver minifigures were a perfect addition. But for me, these 2 Porsches are incredible. The 911 RSR is what we expect from a Porsche race car. It has the full surround body kit, the big wing, and the right amount of decals. But the plain Jane 911 Turbo in this vibrant green is just unreal. Everything about this car makes me want to scream sweet noises from the rooftop. The iconic 911 Turbo whale tail spoiler is spot on, the headlights are the right amount of bug eye, and those wide wheel arches with spaced wheels are unforgettable. This has to be the best one so far, but that is until Porsche did it yet again in 2019 with set 75895. The 1974 Porsche 911 Turbo had 180 pieces and still retailed for a measly $14.99 US. This is everything the previous 911 Turbo was and more. To me, the white exterior and the cream interior just made this set look so much better. The black whale tail spoiler really stood out for all the right reasons, and I just love how the car is still extremely detailed with very limited stickers. But geeking aside, the famous 3 orange cones need a notable mention, as well as this awesome classic Porsche race driver minifigure. 2020 is where things stepped up a notch. Set 76897, the 1985 Audi Sport Quattro S1 was the very first German car to be featured in the new 8-stud variant. This means the cars are 2 studs wider, and the detail just gets even more incredible. This Audi had an increased piece count of 250 for a single car, which also reflected on those lovely price increases, this one sitting at $19.99 US. The white and yellow colour scheme on this rally car was flawless, and the whole build was extremely clean. I'm a huge fan of how smooth yet detailed everything is, especially on the sides. The use of the flat slabs and the cheese slopes really helped elevate this build to the very next level. Rally cars always feature over the top body kits, and this set is no different, but then again it works really well. The white and yellow race suited Audi Rally Driver minifigure also works really well too. This is just an aesthetically pleasing set all around. The Germans went silent for the whole of 2021, but in 2022, Mercedes come back with set 76909, the Mercedes AMG F1 W12 and the AMG Project 1 twin pack, sitting firm with 564 pieces and inflation hitting us real hard at $34.99 US. This was a revival of the fittest. The W12 was our first German 8-stud F1 car, and you can really see the amount of details that are now possible. This model was just a complex work of genius, which ultimately made this the best current F1 Speed Champions car of its time. Although sticker wise this set was tedious, and the AMG Project 1 just made that into a fun and adventurous nightmare. The finished model was awesome. Again, the shape and the building techniques involved were perfect, and the use of the wheel arches on the hood to make up the vents was such a smart idea, but when this set came with stickers, there was a lot of them. Step 53 in the instructions, for example, this specifically required you to place 10 stickers, one after another, some of which are absolutely tiny, and they really did need to be placed perfectly to not mess up the design, but some blood, sweat and tears later, it will be worth it. Porsche have definitely gone for length on this one. Set 76916, the Porsche 963 from 2023 has 280 pieces and retailed for that beautiful new price increase cost of $24.99 US. As mentioned, does this one just not look extremely long? Maybe it has something to do with how flat and low the car is, but to me the shape just seems really off. And if you look real close, you might just cry your eyes out because it seems that nearly every single visible piece is a sticker, which is absolute lunacy. On the bright side, the white checkered flag race suited minifigure is an awesome one at that, and he likes the car it seems. Although length just seemed to get longer because in 2024, set 76921, the Audi S1 e-tron Quattro was released, sitting even longer with 274 pieces and retailing for yet another lengthy price increase of $26.99 US. Now personally, this one suited the length. The car had much more complementing angles and shapes on it, which didn't make it look like a slice of white and red ham. This Audi had a really unique striped like design throughout, which does look incredible. The greys and reds seemed to work perfectly in tandem, and even the whole body kit on this car was incredible. Although I'm seeing one stud stickers, which never impresses me, but I'll look past that because the wheels on this set are absolutely insane. Really does give me that futuristic vibe. But to wrap this one off, the grey e-tron minifigure has to be one of my favourite Speed Champion minifigures to date. It's so clean, so basic, which really just ties in well with the complexity of the car. The first set of 2024 is honestly such a love-hate relationship with me. Set 76922, the BMW M4 GT3 and the BMW M Hybrid V8 is BMW's sole debut into the scene, and when I tell you they made a statement, I'm not lying. It seems I moan about this set a lot, when in reality I hated building it, but loved the outcome. This set has 676 pieces, retails for $44.99 US and has about 6 million stickers. Everything you see is generally a sticker, and I'm not even joking. The cars themselves are absolutely incredible, it's everything you'd expect and more from a BMW set, but the amount of stickers and the tediousness of this set really took the shine away from the build itself. In all honesty, this set has a staggering 71 stickers across 3 sticker sheets, leaving the absolute best stickers till the very end. Some of the very last stickers were even smaller than one stud, so you can imagine the pain and suffering mixed in with the emotion of finally finishing this set. But it's all good, we achieved greatness with this one, and we even have 2 super cool BMW race driver minifigures to show for it too. LEGO must have run out of stickers for the next release though, because in 2024, set 76924, the Mercedes AMG G63 and AMG SL63 had very minimal stickers, but then again, we needed that break. The G63 has quickly become a fan favourite amongst the crowd because we rarely ever see SUVs in the Speed Champs lineup, and this one has also been done extremely well. The blacked out colour scheme is the perfect look for this vehicle. It's quite fitting that this car is so dark when the SL63 is so bright and vibrant. One car is so big and bulky whereas the other is so small and sleek. They definitely do complement each other perfectly, and the unique windscreen on the SL63 is also a great new addition to the parts list. 2 Mercedes driver minifigures were also included with this set, but it's nice to get some regular looking minifigures from time to time rather than just a race car or race team minifigure. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, and please make sure to comment your favourite set for a chance to be featured in my next video. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Please give me a like and a subscribe, and I will definitely be seeing you in the next one.